Hello YouTube, welcome back to another game of Starcraft 2 Legacy of the Void. This is going to be the next game from our best of 5 series from the semifinals. We are going to be having here a Terran versus Zerg from the Intel Extreme Masters 2016. So on the bottom left hand side we've got ByuN spawning as the red Terran. He's on Team X team and he's from South Korea. Now his opponent is going to be Soulkey. Soulkey is a Zerg player, and he is from TCM-Gaming from South Korea also. So let's see how this one plays out. This, of course, is the semi-final, and it is the second game. So if you have missed the previous one, there is about to be spoilers on the screen. So if you are only joining us on the second game here, I really recommend watching the previous game. It was quite eventful, I have to say, an absolute beautiful game. So would definitely not miss that one. So let's see how our players start off. Looks like Soulkey starting off with a hatchery before putting down a spawning pool. Obviously going for that economy. ByuN going for the barracks. Probably going to bring up a command center afterwards. He does have quite a few minerals being stacked up right now. So let's see what is going to happen here. Now score is about to be put up, so of course you are about to be spoiled. Boom! Soulkey currently at 1. So the second game, it's a best of 5, and let's see how this one plays out. It's definitely going to be an interesting series. Soulkey did really well in the last one. ByuN also quite outplayed his opponent, who I can't even quite remember right now. Let me just bring that up for a moment. ByuN was versus Lilbo, yeah, so he pretty much fended off a bunch of all-ins from Lilbo, and that was pretty damn good. So let's see, 1v1 build being executed from ByuN. So it looks like gonna potentially go for some sort of medevac drops, as usual with Terran. No Reapers. And there we go, 1 Reaper here, not doing a whole lot. I mean, he almost managed to snipe off a worker, which is actually quite significant. If he gets that worker kill, it'll definitely be worth it for him. But nope, managing to fend off against that, which means that that drone is probably quite safe at this point. Oh. So it looks like we've got ourselves metabolic boost almost completed at this point. And it looks like we've got Hellions on the way. Now ByuN seems to be very fond of his Hellion play. He's got 2 Hellions here. He's got 2 more on the way. And in the previous game, he's actually, I believe he built something like 8 to 10 of them at the very beginning. So definitely something quite important to note, that he's building a bunch of Hellions. And he's roasting himself a lot of drones with that. Now this Overlord is going to be spotting pretty much everything.
Our forces are under attack.
But there isn't a whole lot to spot at this point. A few Hellions over here. Is he making more? No, he's not. So it looks like he's going for an expansion instead. Now going for an expansion is quite normal. Everything is just fine here. Looks like he might be thinking of just going for that extra economy, since his opponent is not being overly aggressive. Now, when you're seeing an opponent that's not overly aggressive, particularly Zerg that is, you probably want to start getting a little bit suspicious. Either your opponent is going for some sort of sneaky tech, such as mutalisks, or he could very, very well be setting up to basically rush you from somewhere. Or he could, of course, be just, you know, building up his economy like crazy. Zerg drones up pretty damn quick, so if you don't actually keep them under control, they can spiral out of control very, very quickly. This Overlord probably not going to die here. Does have 2 queens to defend him, and of course the spine crawler here, or spore crawler rather. And let's see what he's going to do with these Hellions. There's 6 of them in total. Half of them are quite injured. So he's going to really need to basically get through with them when his opponent is distracted. Which, unfortunately for him, he's not quite distracted just now. He's got a bunch of roaches on the way, which is actually probably a good choice here. And level 1 Carapace and ranged attacks also on the way for Soulkey, so definitely something that he'll want to get up before he does any sort of significant engages. He will of course lose a huge amount of units, particularly Zerglings, when he's fighting all of these Hellions. Now a moving Liberator is actually quite fast, so it would be very difficult to snipe that off, but that's actually fine. If you can do any sort of damage, any sort of pressure, it would be of benefit. Now this, I'm not sure if this would have been, I don't think he would have spotted the worker, but I'm not entirely sure, because you could have very well seen that. Expansion being saturated. Now the funny thing is, on this map, there's these 2 sneaky gold bases that you see. They're blocked off by rocks, but the amount of times you actually see those being used is so little. I mean, I know it's difficult to defend them, but if you manage to sneak in a base, which is particularly easy for a Terran, you could potentially have an unharassed expansion which, you know, your opponent just doesn't see. Now if mules fly by, that would be quite dangerous, but regardless, you could get away with it for quite some time. So let's see, looks like we've got a medevac drop here. So we've got Marines and more Marines, and we've got a Viking here. Now the little scout Zergling just standing there, minding his own business. Probably going to get roasted very soon. Marine is in place. Oh, Marine versus Zergling is not going to end well. Just pumping it full of holes. I suppose that is also a suitable solution for that Marine. And let's see, looks like the Viking doing a bit of work onto this Overlord. The Marine drop, I think he's going to have to lift that off. And yes, he does lift him off, just loses 3. Definitely wants to be careful not to lose a medevac though. Let's see, the huge engagement going down here. It's not a very large armies, but it is pretty much all that they've got. Marines and Hellbats getting taken out. A lot of Zerg units rushing in there and denying that base, which is quite nice. Any bit of damage to the economy that you can do for the Zerg is absolutely crucial, because all that means is that your Zerg opponent is starting to mine himself out and not quite able to follow up on his side. So we've got 2 medevacs with siege tanks inside, got a bunch of Marines, and on the other side we've got Soulkey with an ultralisk cavern and crackling upgrades. Now that is an absolute disaster for ByuN. That is an absolute disaster, and the reason for that, of course, is ultralisks are the natural counter to Marines. They are the best thing versus them. One ultralisk with full upgrades would be able to take out all of its army, maybe minus the tank. There we go, just picking off a small bit of the army. If you can split up the Terran army and take them out bit by bit, that is extremely beneficial to you. And here we go. Siege tanks in the back, not being particularly heavily defended. and just letting them freely nuke here. I think he needs to focus them just a little bit more, but he does seem to be pushing forward with his units. There's only a few Marines remaining. A few workers are being destroyed in the back here. Oh my god, the ultralisk cavern! Oh no, getting the ultralisk cavern sniped out. This is absolutely huge. And that was a clutch play right there from ByuN. Managing to snipe off the ultralisk cavern, not only denying the chitinous plating, but denying the ability to create more ultralisks. So a new one being popped out right now. And that is going to be delaying the ultralisk chitinous plating by probably about 1.5 to 2 minutes. In Legacy of the Void, that much time is actually a lot of time. You definitely don't want to let your opponent get loose and run rampant. And let's see, Fungal Grow's going down. Those Marines are in a lot of trouble. Fungal Grow's going down yet again. And the siege tank here is probably going to get lifted off and taken away. And there we go, that's exactly what happened. Now Viking just being a bit pesky. He's got 3 kills, which I'm pretty sure is just Overlords, since that is the only flying unit that the Soulkey has at the moment. And let's see, a bunch of Ultras are on the way. There's level 3 Carapace, and chitinous plating has not been started yet, so he probably wants to get that up as soon as possible, since that is worth a lot more than the Carapace. I mean, Carapace upgrades every other unit, but it definitely doesn't touch the Ultras as much as it should. So still no chitinous plating. I assume he knows about this. He's got so many minerals and gas. He should definitely be creating it by now. Now at this point he sees that he's losing his ultras super fast. I'm assuming that he's going to realize, why are they dying so damn fast? And probably throw that down. I mean, he's got, oh my god, look at the amount of minerals he's got right now. He's got 1100 to 1400 gas. So Soulkey stacking those resources pretty damn high. I just don't know what the purpose of that is. A Zergling group here. Most likely going to use these to possibly take out a mineral line somewhere. Chitinous plating still not being made. Soulkey needs to get that up. If he doesn't, his ultras just melt to a big Marine Marauder army. Yeah, that's quite nice. Picks off a bunch of Marines and also picks off a few of those Widow Mines. Just reducing the amount of units that his opponent has is quite crucial. Looks like he has Carapace level 3 completed. Weapons and armor for bio units on the Terran side are also about to complete. And there we go. Looks like we have a Liberator here doing a bit of damage. Killed off 7 drones, which is actually fine. Doing a lot of damage with that. 57 to 67 supply is what we've got at the moment. Level 3. Oh my god. Oh my god. He still does not have chitinous plating done. And he thinks that he does. I think he does, because he's giving level 3 attack for ground units. I think that the chitinous plating upgrade is definitely more worth it for him. And how far is he going to engage onto this? I think that he's definitely doesn't want to be engaging against 4 siege tanks spread out like that. It'd be very, very difficult to deal with that. And so many drones have been taken out for our Zerg player right now. As you can see. I believe that is Widow Mines. No, there's a drop here and there's a Widow Mine here. So that's probably destroying pretty much every time there is a drone coming over there to make a hatchery. It probably takes care of it at that point. So let's see, more damage going down. That's the Liberator in this case. Just preventing the mining, corrosive biles are going down. Gonna get that taken out pretty much immediately. 98 to 124 supply in favor of ByuN right now. And that is a lot of ghosts. There we go. So it looks like we have chitinous plating on the way finally. I mean, it took him a while to realize that this was happening, so quite important that he's now getting it up. It is just about to complete, but unfortunately no ultralisk in sight, just in the back here. And surrounding all of those units, there's not a whole lot of snipes remaining. Is he going to be able to take out all of these Terran units? There is ultralisk left. Oh, they're so close right now. Oh my god, he cleans them all up. Beautiful, beautiful play here. Just on time, Soulkey with his chitinous plated ultralisks. Just about managing to clean that up. Quick snipe off of that ultralisk. It looks like he's definitely interested in continuing on with this army and just denying it altogether. Now, strange thing I've seen is a lot of these Korean players, they really like their macro games, which is so cool to see. As far as I heard, all that just a note, ultralisk here took out a bunch of SCVs. A lot of Koreans that I've seen, all they do on the ladder anyways is just like, you know, 14 pool, 12 pool, or triple Reaper U, or, you know, something, you know, cheesy, something very early. But these games, all of these games from this tournament have been so long so far. Maybe not so much the Lilbo games, but then Lilbo is French, so, you know, that's the one game where it wasn't just Koreans playing, well, and Sneak as well. And in that game, they ended very quick, but all the other ones, they're all about 13 to 15 minutes long. This one already extending out to 17. Poor ultralisk getting taken out immediately there. Not able to get away. And another base denied. That's 2 bases denied in just one push. I have to be very careful here. Now this one ultralisk, nobody's paying attention to him. He's like just going crazy at all these units. And there we go. Another base getting denied right now. ByuN is in such a good position. And there we go. Taking the game. Bringing the series up to 1 each. And we're going to be moving on to game number 3 very shortly. And that is it for this series. I hope you, or this episode, I mean, and I hope you have enjoyed this. This was bringing the series up to 1 apiece, and ByuN coming back onto the scoreboard. This was some quite good gameplay, I have to say, denying all of those bases on the right hand side. And that's pretty much it. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave it a thumbs up and subscribe, of course, if you haven't done so already. And I will see you guys in the next video. Good luck, take care. I'll see you guys next time.